Anapa Spartan 1-1, requesting landing.
Spartan 1-1, hold pattern.
There we go. Now the audio is working. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tuvas, and welcome back to another DCS World livestream. In today's livestream, we're taking up the F-15E on Georgia at war. And I have a plan for what I want to do, and I believe it's going to involve taking out the enemy AWACS, but also a couple targets on the way out as well. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but we'll give it a shot. Probably, yeah, there we go. Now it works. For whatever reason, my camera likes to just freeze, and it won't unfreeze unless I like give it motion to look at. So, I don't know. It's behaving kind of weird. Hey, Cappy, how's it going? When you fly on DCS with controller? Ah, thanks, man. I'm glad. Oh my gosh, this camera. This thing just does not want to stay active. Alrighty. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I hope you enjoy the live stream session. Alright, let's get these programs set up. Also, it looks like there is an actual ATC tonight. Or today, I should say.
Lucky, you're clear to take off from active runway 22.
Set this to air-to-air, set this to air-to-ground. And set this guy to smart weapons. Set this to twos and T-pod. Air-to-air, air-to-ground. And then this guy will be set to HSI, TSD, and twos. Air-to-air, air-to-ground. Alright, and I think we're configured. That's a little bright. Did I turn that down again? Is it for this guy? Oh, that is turning it off. Okay. We'll leave that alone. Well, we'll just work with that the way it is. Alrighty. This is my first time on your stream. Well, welcome. Glad to have you for the first time. Okay. So everything is configured as far as... Oh, no. Not everything. We need to go to our armament page, air to ground. Hit this twice. CB97, set that to here. Set our fusing to 2,200 feet because we're going to be dropping these from pretty high up. And hit enter. Okay, that'll have to do. And air to ground, set these guys to program 1, auto.
Runway 22 is clear.
Height. Actually, we're going to drop all of these in one pass. This is going to be hell on the server, but I'm sure it'll be able to handle it. Okay. So we've got this set up to drop times 12 in one pass with 200 feet interval. And I'm going to place the targeting on the center of a cluster of units. So hopefully this works out the way we want. All right. Menu, combat jettison. We'll set the first one here. And second jet set to here. All right. There we have it. Now we're all configured. So let's get those wheel chocks off, and we'll head on out.
Spartan 1-1, taxi to parking area via taxiway Charlie.
Wow, that wind is crazy. Alrighty, let's get on out of here. We're all configured. By the way, I have the gamma turned way up because right now it is a night mission on Georgia at war, and nothing is more boring than having to watch the pitch black darkness of a live stream of DCS because you see nothing that's happening. So gamma's turned up just for you guys. All right, let's get out of here. Actually, let's do this properly. Gosh, how do I call out to ATC again? It's Anapa Tower. Request taxi to runway 22 Anapa. To 11. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Alrighty, let's see if we flub this. Oh, already did. There we go.
Anapa Tower, 2-11 F-15E, request taxi to runway 22 Anapa.
Tutor 11, cleared to taxi to active runway 22.
Affirm, runway 22, Anapa, 2-1.
Take taxiway whiskey to Mike, hold short of runway 22.
Oh boy. I don't know which one is taxiway whiskey, but I assume it's going to be the main ones. Whiskey to Mike. Hey, speaking of whiskey, what's up, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot? Pretty much use controller 100% of the time now because I came across your channel. Just updated. Nice, man. Congratulations. Now you're enjoying the benefits. I think the biggest thing is the Hall Effect thumbsticks, right? Welcome to the Hall Effect side. Doesn't matter which controller you use? No, not really. I mean, this controller is really nice because it has extra buttons here and 4 on the back. And I could set those to modifiers, so I get a lot more functionality, especially when it comes to like external view, cockpit view, F10, F6 to view weapons. So I get all those options, but it isn't really necessary to play DCS. It's really nice to have those, especially if you stream. I do find it strange that sim games often make nighttime unusually dark. Find in real life. Yeah. I mean, I guess it also depends on like external factors. Like if it's a moonlit night, then it's actually it's reasonably easy to see at night. But sims do tend to make things much darker than they need to be. Oh, speaking of which.
Amelia Washington, state your intentions.
There we go. Got our nav FLIR working. Well, that'll be ready to go once we're airborne. Not that we really need it, but it's there. These guys are just parked here on the left. Continue on.
Amelia Washington, state your intentions.
Yeah, an Xbox controller will work out just fine. In fact, that's what I used to use before I got this FlyDigi controller. My main go-to was an Xbox Series X controller.
Yeah, that's what I think they're doing. Tutor 11, just make sure you hold shorter on what you do.
Tutor 11 will hold short for runway 22.
I didn't hear him. I assume he said hold short. Switch this to nav, and then we'll plan out our route once we're in the air. In places like the salt flats with no town lights, just had a C-17 flight. Nice! That's honestly pretty crazy. The closest we get to military aircraft flying over our area is when it's going to be like a flight demonstration week or something. That's awesome. So there's one thing I lack in skill when it comes to just DCS in general. That is my air-to-air capabilities. While you can do air-to-air just fine, just fine with a controller.
Sparrow 11, taxi to active runway 22 by taxiway Mike, and hold short of runway 22.
So although you can do air-to-air just fine with a controller, I don't have a lot of practice with it. I'm mainly an air-to-ground person. So I'm hoping I could get a little bit of practice in the session. Got someone landing right here. There he goes. And it looks like another F-15.
Taxi to active runway 22 by taxiway Mike. Hold short.
Hold short, up to 112.
I like how I like how the runway lights turn on after he touches down.
Sorry, not Mike. Echo.
Taxi, runway 22 via Echo.
Air-to-air refueling? Only thing that force speed is there would be nice flying F-14. Oh yeah, for sure.
2 to run 1 F-15E, holding short after runway 22.
Alright, let's
Hey,
get
firm.
Probably waiting for this guy to leave the active. He just stopped? See him right here. Oh wait, you guys can see where I'm looking as is.
2-1-1, clear to take off, active runway 22.
Clear to take off, 2 to 1.
Let's bring that back. Alright, flaps down. Takeoff trim set. Getting lined up, and then we'll turn on our radar before we take off.
Infield 1-1, hold short.
Echo 1, hold short.
Alrighty. Lights are on. Radar on. And fuel brakes applied. Throttle up. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Keeping center line. $150 rotates.
Infield
Positive
1-1,
rate.
cleared for takeoff, active runway 22.
Clear takeoff, infield 1.
And trimming nose down, and we'll begin a right-hand bank. There we go. Easy peasy.
2-1-1 is airborne, pushing 253.
See a tower? Alrighty. Reducing afterburner to mill. Or we're reducing throttle to mill. There we go. Alright. Now that we're airborne, let's catch up to chat. Only thing, yeah, that is nice for, which would be nice flying an F-14. Yeah, being able to feel the shaking in the aircraft, because they do at least show it visually. It must be crazy holding a proper force feedback joystick in that kind of aircraft. Even the A4 as well, that they do a great job with that one as well when it comes to visual feedback. Air-to-air refueling? Air-to-air refueling is pretty, I mean, I can do it. That is one thing I do practice a lot. So I'm pretty decent at it when it comes to doing that with a gamepad. But I can see why it's difficult for a lot of people when using this kind of short thumbstick, because you don't have a lot of wiggle room for error when you have this short of a control stick for pitch and roll. But it's doable. It's definitely doable. All right, before I forget, I am going to hit a target on the way out. So there is an enemy AWACS somewhere out in this direction. We're going to take that out, but on the way, we're going to hit a couple targets out here. Probably not this one. More than likely this one. So let's see if we can hit this guy in one pass. Do that. Then we'll set that up as our target point. Oh, right. Go. 10 decimal shift north. 4519. 159. Shift east 0. 3915. 822. And then elevation is 111. And there you have it. Now we're going to go to that target. Set up our autopilot to automatically steer towards it. And now we can be super lazy and catch up with chat. Oh. Although, before we do that, I believe we need to go master arm on, fence in, lights off, emitters on. Master arm on. Already said that. And I think we need to worry about this guy, wherever he is. Don't believe it's that. Oh, speaking of which, I wonder. Does anyone by chance... Hey, mister, how's it going, man? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going, man? Does anyone by chance know if the auto IFF actually works these days? Because last I heard, it doesn't. And it's going to be a little sketch using it if something comes back as foe when it's actually friendly. Or potentially even worse, if it comes back as friendly when it's actually foe. Oh, and that SB disappeared, so maybe that's not an issue. All right. We are on our way out. Set this to external center. We still have fuel in the center line, so that's good. So you guys know, we are going out. Oh, that is probably really loud for you guys. Let's do this, and then we'll zoom in. There we go. So we're rolling with ×1 fuel tank in the center line, ×12 CBU-97s, ×4 AIM-120s, and those AIM-120s are going to be used to take out the enemy AWACS once we head out to the objective location. So that is our goal for today. And we should probably speed it up a little bit. We're a little on the slow side. Been sick last couple days. Ah, sorry to hear that, man. Also, there isn't any game audio from what I... Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Stand by. There you go. Okay, game audio is back online. Thank you for that. That was like the one thing I forgot to unmute. So now it should be back. I noticed a lot of your controller mappings are for the modern stuff. Going to change it for the F4? I mean, I do have a couple... so I will admit, my preference is to fly the modern stuff. But there is also a lot of modern stuff in DCS. So I have a couple World War II mappings, so P-51 Mustang, TF-51D Mustang. But yeah, the majority of the modern stuff. There is a couple Cold War, so for example, I have Hind mappings, I have F-5E mappings, I have A4EC mappings, so they're there. It's just that there's fewer of them compared to, or to be fair, they're probably less popular. But I feel like there's actually a decent amount of Cold War stuff available. But yeah, the plan is I will be putting together a mapping for the F4E once it's available, and I've had enough time to actually use it, because I don't want to put together a mapping that's, you know, half-butted, half-assed. I'm sure I could say half-assed. Half-assed, because I don't want to give you guys a bunch of bindings to set up, and then the next week I'll completely redo them, and you end up with another set of bindings you have to rememorize. So that's my plan there. 120 for 30. Where's Bulls? Bulls is... Alright. Well, I don't see the Bulls icon. Is this Bulls? I don't know where Bulls is. Am I blind? Where's the Compass Rose? Oh, wait. Oh, here's Bulls, right here. Okay. So between Krasnodar and Krasnodar. Plastic. Alright, so that'll be the reference point. Autopilot back on, because apparently it turned off. And we are getting close to 30,000 feet, so we will altitude hold once we hit that. I think its pilots and Wizzo's very good. and produce some high school. Well, it'll, at the very least, what it will do is weed out the people who actually know why they want the F-4 in the first place, because it's going to be a fantastic aircraft. People are going to, you know, knock it out of the park in terms of simulation. But you're going to get a lot of people who are in for a rude awakening when they realize just how much work the F-4 is going to be, especially from the rear seat. That is going to be tough. And from what I understand, it has just about the same turn performance as the Strike Eagle. So, if you're planning on taking the F-4 up against even an F-5, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Now, that's not to say the F-15E can't hold itself in a dogfight, but you're absolutely going to want to jettison all your stores, and you're going to be very, very intentional with your stick movements. And always keeping an eye on your AOA, as indicated here. You don't want to go above, like, I think it was like 20 or 21 AOA, because then you'll start getting into stall zone. F-4 has no guns. I believe the F-4E that Heapler is creating does have a internal gun pod. If it doesn't, then you should be able to equip one externally. The thing, I've never wanted to be the backseater. Yeah, fair enough. But that's going to be why I think its pilots would be better, because, yes, absolutely. Pilots who stick around. Oh, and we're already at 30,000 feet. The pilots who stick around are absolutely going to be better. Alrighty, we're approaching 40 miles, so let's offset to the left so we can get an air-to-ground radar scan of the target area. We'll no longer hold the steer point. Also, I can't remember what the heading of the wind direction is, but I'm sure we can use it to our advantage. And let's scan. Let's see what it's like over there. Now, the problem here is there's a lot of clouds, and we're at 30,000 feet. So we're going to have to rely on the radar scan to tell us where these enemy units are at. And sure enough, we see a few here. So we see one here, one here, one here, one here. I count 4 so far. Let's see if we can get a little closer and see them a little better. Oh, that does not look any better. Jesus. Let's switch to ML2. How am I going to read this? It was almost better higher up. I can't see anything. You guys see anything? I don't see anything. Oh, now I see something. Something like that. Oh, here we go. I see something there. A couple things here. Okay, I have an idea. So I'm gonna leave this the way it is. I'm gonna look into the briefing and see what the wind heading is like. So we would want to go into the wind at 210. So if we subtract 90 from that, that gives us what? 120? We fly heading 120. Okay, we could do that. Then we will do target. Okay, here we go. So these are a couple targets, and I assume there's going to be a couple more along here. So I'm going to set this as the designated points. Then we're going to fly heading 120. Just about. We can actually probably do it the way it is now. And then we're going to just drop all 12 onto that spot, and hopefully that'll be good enough to knock out whatever happens to be along that line. Or my gain, this guy, will it help? I mean, it kind of helps. Well, let's put it right around here. Right around here? Right around here. We'll put that the center. Actually, you know what? Let's make that. I feel like that's probably better as the center. We'll be right about here. Okay, we'll do that. Now, we'll fly towards the target, and then we're going to drop all our bombs in one pass. Hopefully it does enough damage. But this is our secondary target compared to the enemy AWACS. where it says 8, infrared. Sorry, I need to get back on course then once we get here. Oh, you know what? I just got an idea. I wonder if I can steer towards a mark point. If I do this, mark that, right? Then I go to menu, set that mark point at, oh my goodness. Oh, that is a SA-5. Okay, so I don't want to deal with that. Oh, you know what I could do? I'm going to punch it. Is that going to be a problem? I feel like every time I ask if that's going to be a problem, especially with the SA-5, it ends up being a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch it to max burn. Those things fire from very far away, so I still have time. But once I drop these bombs, I need to leave to the north. Ten seconds to drop. We're just gonna make it happen. Sorry, boys. Give me a second. Okay, they're gone. SA-5 is not quiet, so let's turn back this way. We're gonna go towards the north. There we go, we're going north. And we're gonna drag it to the ground. Door jettison. Fuel tanks are gone. Okay. Now, if I remember right, SA-5s are susceptible to jamming. So, let's go this way. Put it on my 3-9 line. And we broke the lock. Perfect. Also, there's the bombs going off. I'm curious how that looked. Jesus! Well, we took out a few things. Unfortunately, I can't do anything to look at it. Okay, we killed at least 3 things. So there's the results of that. Also, we're in the middle of no man land. You can tell because there is no terrain. Oh, Jesus!
Over G.
Okay, well, we either got smacked by the missile or I oversped. I'm pretty sure it was the former. It's okay. We're still alive. We're still alive. That's all that matters. Our engines are still online. We're good to go. Air to air. Now. Don't mind the fire, guys. That's just the, that's the backup afterburner. Don't mind that. We still have missiles. We still have at least 2 missiles. We're good to go. We still have fuel in the fuel tanks? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got this. To be fair, I was tempting fate. Alrighty, where is that enemy AWACS? We got this, though. .178. I wonder if it's that 178 call out. I doubt it, though. Alright, so the one I want, I believe, is the EW. Is that right? No, that sounds like early warning. Oh, never mind. I see it. Yep, there it is. We're good. Flame will go out eventually. Don't worry about it, boys. But yes, generally speaking, SA-5s have massive range, but their missiles generally suck. However, I very much was tempting fate with that particular, I don't even want to call it engagement, just that thing I tried doing. Now the question is, am I going to be able to fire because I don't have the BVR ring? Maybe it's because I have them locked up so it doesn't show that, but I feel like I should be seeing a tiny ring and then it should be growing, or it should already be big, right? Because I have them in range. Either way, let's make it happen. Let's do some rolls to put the fire out. Well, let's see if that'll work. I'll try it on the way back. We're too close to our objective to risk something else happening. Alright, I am curious. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose lock on this guy as he does his little orbits. Even if I fire now, it's probably not going to be able to maintain the lock since the missile will... Well, actually, yeah, aircraft can notch missiles, right? So if he flies perpendicular to me, that could potentially notch the missile. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. We're at 30,000 feet. I am genuinely surprised we are still alive. But we can land like this. Pretty sure we can land like this. Alright, we'll give it a shot then. We're now in kill range. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh boy. Oh boy. We may not be able to do it. No! Okay, we might have to switch to guns. I don't believe I can fire my missiles. I do still have missiles, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go run for guns. We'll just split S them. Oh boy, I really hope this doesn't rip apart my wings. Split S them. We're in a we're in a dogfight. At Mach 1 with an enemy AWACS. It'd be hilarious if he maneuver kills me, just because I'm a burning wreck, technically. And if I remember right, the Pipper is actually inaccurate, so I'm just gonna have to take a shot and hope it lands. More like there? No. Because it lags behind the aircraft that I'm radar locked. I can't just put the Pipper on him and expect it to land. Also, just to double check, I'm back on my M120s. Let's see if it fires. Does not fire, so yeah, we're definitely gonna have to use guns. Hey, what's up, Epic Boy? You watch, if I put the Pipper on the thing and then pull the trigger, yeah, see how high that goes? I thought they would have fixed that by now, but I guess not. And he's going down. Wow, ripped off his tail. Look at that. See ya! Alright, let's get out of here. Return to search. Bump this back out to 80 miles. All right, I'd say that's objective complete. We're going to climb back up to 40,000 feet and fly our way back home. God damn. I almost want to rip off the right side so I'm a little more symmetrical. Speaking of which, if all of that is just dead weight, where is that emergency jet? There we go. All our pylons are gone. We're just going to max burn all the way home. Hey, new channel icon. Yeah, thanks, man. Yep, I just made it, I think, yesterday. So, updated icon, updated banner, updated profile images, everything's getting updated. Let's go ahead and go here. Right, I need to do shift. What's it again? 1A or A1? Sorry, there we go. A1? No, that doesn't sound right. 1 shift A. Menu. Here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now we have our vector back to home plate. We're at 40,000 feet. Our hair's on fire. But mission is complete. Oh, no. Mission isn't complete until we RTB. Come on, just trim it out, trim it out. There we go. A little more. And trimmed. Yeah, we're flying fine. Just ignore the fireball. Alright. So nav. Autopilot. Steering wheel. Alright, cool. And just like that, we can go hands off. Well, let's back off the burners. Because I'm pretty sure we can super cruise at this point. Right? Oh. Are we in like a permanent state of burner? The needle is not going down. See how it's like 2 ticks up? Oh, there we go. It just takes a lot more to get out of burn. Hold on. No, we're out of burn. I mean, minus the flame on the left. Okay. Officially out of burn. And let's see if we can indeed super cruise. But that number is dropping pretty quickly. Ooh, boy. That was rough. Speaking of which, what is going on with my stream information? Oh, full mill? Is this not full mill? Like, if I go 1 click higher, the burners turn on, and I'm pretty sure that's not mill. Well, either way. Let's drop this down to about half burn. Oh, you think it's 91 RPM? So just about there? Shy of there? Out there? Yeah, something like that. It's all good. I wonder if we're even on the map anymore. No, we're not. We're technically dead. Am I here? Nope. Wow. Okay. So, the hit from the SA-5 was enough to kill us, but we're still alive. So the map thinks we're dead, which I believe means the AI think we're dead. And I don't think I could make a call into to ATC to let them know I'm inbound, because I don't believe I'll show up for them either. So I think what we'll actually do instead is we'll land at Krimsk. I'm pretty sure that's waypoint 2. Let's go here, here. Is it waypoint 3? No, it's waypoint 2. It has to be 2. Go to 2. Yeah, we'll go there. Did you see what I said about that map game? Oh, down here? Yeah, 1 second. He said it was on the bottom left, right? So I just turned that down? Yeah, there we go. Although that also decreases the symbology. Maybe it's something... Is there another option to keep the symbology high, but the map low? Or am I thinking of a different aircraft? Probably thinking of a different aircraft. Oh, wait. That's a good point, though. Let's see. That's 8.6, that's 5. That's the target we hit earlier. Oh, speaking of which, let's see what the target is like right now. We hit this guy. We hit this guy. Did not hit this guy. That wasn't too bad for a mostly blind pass of a unknown target and objective. Yeah, we hit at least 3 units with times 12 cluster munitions. I probably could have done with spreading them out a bit more, like maybe 300 feet instead of 200. See what I said? Oh, HRM. Sorry, so there's like a little heart icon next to when I read your comment at first, and I couldn't read the HRM part, so yes. HRM, high-resolution map for your radar maps. Alright, so let's test that out really quick. If I were to do air-to-ground, do that, then let's scan number 5. We'll do this, so that's a map, and we'll bring this all the way down to 67. 0.67, I should say. Okay, so we see the FARP, right? So now that we have that, and you said HRM. Oh yeah, HRM is already here. So if we hit that, RBM. Okay, GMT, HRM. If we do this again, it gives us that. It gives us full. So if we do half, that better, worse? I don't know. I feel like that'll give better, like, more frequent updates. That's half. Let's go quarter. Let's see if that gives us anything else. Doesn't look like it's giving me much else. Let's go full. I can't tell. It'd be hard to tell without something to actually, like, target. Could try doing that. Hold on. Let's extend further out and look for targets that are out by... Wait, steer point... Oh, no, it's steer point 3. That's what I want. And why aren't you nav... Oh, right. Because a pilot... Steer points. There we go. Then let's go to 4. Wait for that. I won't do anything for you. That's just in radar azimuth scan. Okay, got it. So there's no real way to get additional detail except for just doing the ground mapping and hoping for the best, right? We do 0.4. Three, two, one. There is. Okay, so here's steer point 4. So if I want this to be higher resolution, then you know, if you were to explain it, let me just scroll up. On push button 4 and 5. I wish I had tooltips enabled. Can you say if it's top horizontal, bottom horizontal, left vertical, right vertical, and if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It says 8 with up and down arrow. It says 8. Oh, this guy. Wait, that's an 8? Oh, when you freeze it. Okay, let's freeze it. Then now... Oh, I see. I see. Got it. Oh, that is way better. Jesus. So, and you can only do that when it's frozen. That's very interesting. Can I, like... Will it rescan now that I've changed it? So I froze it, set it to 7, and then I'll let it rescan. Will it rescan at 7? That's cool! How did I not know about that? So if I do that, I should be able to pick out, like, for example, I can actually tell what the hell these things are. That's really cool. I mean, I can't, like, see what they are, but I know there's something there. In fact, I want to test that. So if I freeze and turn it... Ooh, that is so cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. This is actually really nice. Also, I'm getting very distracted. We're 16 miles away from Krimsk. Let's invert. Throttle back. I don't think I'm going to be able to repair. So once we land, we're going to call that a successful mission. Uh-oh. And then we're just going to have to respawn as a new F-15E out of Anapa, I'm pretty sure. If I remember right, Krimsk is out by that lake. Pretty sure that's the lake where Krimsk is at. Because it's 11 miles away still. And that feels like 11 miles. Also, okay, that's nothing to worry about. Yep, there it is. You can see what am I talking about? You guys have my eye tracker around so you can see what I'm looking at. Yes. Are we still on fire? Oh, we're not on fire anymore. Awesome. I think we just ran out of fuel in the left wing, but we're no longer on fire. Also, why are you using an eye tracker? It's just to help you guys see where I'm looking. That way I don't have to do this thing where I like mouse over and say, hey, I'm looking at steer point 4. You can just see what I'm looking at whenever I'm referring to it. It also helps with like dogfighting, because I know sometimes streams are difficult to spot those sorts of small objects. So having an eye tracker really helps with that. Also, is it just me, or is there like a weird texture pattern for you guys on the stream, like a checker pattern, or is that just my OBS? I think that might just be my OBS. We might just do a straight in. Yeah, there's no one there at Krimsk. We're just gonna land. So let's go and master arm off. Lights on. Radar off. We're gonna snake our way to a reasonable airspeed. All while fighting the aircraft in its trim. Don't notice it, but I'm on... Okay, gotcha. All good. If you guys don't notice it, that is more than enough for me. Alright, this is slow enough to deploy the air brake. Trim, trim, trim. That is as much right trim as I could put in. Okay, good to know. Drop the gear. Drop the flaps. Keep the air brake out. Put the beginning of the runway at the 5-degree mark. Trim up. Trim up. Wait. Okay, my wheels are still good. Put in more throttle. More throttle. Less throttle. Less throttle. Way less throttle. Jesus, come on.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Okay, this is going to be a little spicy. Throttle back. Feet per minute. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and bring the nose down so we can start stopping faster. Brakes on. Pitch back. Keep the nose center line. Alright, flaps up. Rear brake down. And we're good. That was pretty successful. Yeah, sure. Come on in, mister. Or hell, just climb into the Wizzo seat. It's up to you. Alright, so we're going to park right here, and we're going to see if we can even contact ground crew at this point. I'm pretty sure we can't if we are considered a dead aircraft. Hey, Vakaran, how's it going? Oh right, because we are so we're so low on weight. We're just gonna drift forward at idle RPM. Okay, let's see. Can ground crew even do anything?
Request refueling. Request rearming.
We don't have that in stock?
Unable to comply.
Can't work on this system, needs repairing or replacing first. Okay, so ground crew's responding to me, so that's good. Alright, that's the case. Let's go to left engine idle, right engine, sorry, not idle, off. Both engines off. Wait for the RPMs to go down. Doing good, doing good. We just splashed the enemy AWACS with 5 minutes left in the mission. So actually, mister, you may not want to join just yet because there's literally only 5 minutes left in the mission. And it's going to restart, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a day mission. So that'll be nice. But for now, I am curious if I can even repair in the first place, considering we're not technically alive.
Request repair. Copy.
What? No way! How do you guys... Okay, now I am curious if this will turn... Oh, if this will make me reappear on the map. Because right now, if I go to Krimsk, you can't see me. Like, I'm right here. Wait, am I right there? Where am I? I'm on the next one. I'm down here right now, and you can't see me on the map. And that's because I got hit by that SA-5. Hence the partially missing wing. And yet, I'm still going to be able to get repaired, so I'm curious. Here's what this turns into. Can repair in any state. Will bring you back on the map. It will. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to keep an eye on this in the last few seconds. What's that? Is it that thing? Yeah, it's that thing. Okay. They said they can't repair me unless it's repaired. Or sorry, they can't rearm me unless I'm repaired. Which makes sense, considering we don't have any pylons. We lost our pylon. No, we didn't even lose pylons on the left side. Like, they were still there, they just didn't have the weapons on them. Weird. I know, right? Historically, F-15s have left their wings behind and still landed, right? Have you ever tried playing Pretense Dynamic? Yes, I have. It's actually a really... So, both Pretense as well as Foothold. Those are both really great missions, and if I remember right, I think they're done by the same mission designer, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, those are fantastic missions. Especially if you can't rely on other players helping you out. I believe, I can't remember which one, but one of them allows you to purchase AI assets that will fly in and support you with a given role. So let's say you are a helo and you need some seed. Well, you just purchase using mission points that you gain by completing tasks, and then call in a seed mission if you don't want to, like, switch aircraft because, you know, you want to fly helo, but you need help. Those are really awesome. Yeah, of course. I think one of my buddies, he has a server that runs it. I think it's like Dragon Country. The server, I believe the server is called Dragon Country. But yeah, I'll have to give it a shot. Okay, let's see. We're getting repaired now. Or we're about to be. 10 seconds, and there it is. Aircraft repair started. We're somewhere right here. Yeah, we're somewhere right here. If we reappear. This is very interesting to me. We still have time left. Aircraft repair finished. We're still not on the map. Our wing is back. But on the map, we're not here. Why are we not here? Yeah, we can't recenter back to ourselves. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if the AI don't think I exist. So if I were to fly out like this, I wonder if they'll actually just leave me alone. I mean, I don't have time to test that because there's like literally 2 minutes left in the mission. But what we can do is test if a rearm refuel will work. Let's just give that a shot.
Refueling. Request Copy. rearming.
Yeah, there it is.
Copy.
All right, let's restart, I guess. Again, less than 2 minutes in the mission, so this won't really do anything, but it should be interesting to see what happens. Lights on. Let's start right engine. Turn off the fuel flow from the conformal, because apparently that's part of the startup procedure. Yeah, I managed to make it back, Ghost. Wing stopped being on fire, so that was good. It probably because there was no more fuel left in that side. And managed to butter the landing. Right engine to idle. That is an incredibly glowy flash stick. I don't even know what these are called. That is like tremendously blue-purple. So options. Since we're about to go into a daytime mission, let's drop this back down to 1.7, which is my usual. That is still very blue. That is still incredibly blue. And there's mission restart. Indeed, don't want to flood those engines. Oh, is that what it's there for? Let's see. I mean, does it actually cause that to, like, is there a chance that you'll flood the engines if you don't do it? Or is that just is it basically a, I want to roleplay and doing that will make it feel like a real startup kind of situation? Kind of similar to me using 10-degree flaps in the Harrier every single time I take off because I like the idea. I know it's unnecessary, it's really not needed, in fact it's less efficient, but that's part of the takeoff procedure is to take off with 10-degree flap, or a 10-degree nozzle. And of course, we're going to have to relaunch DCS. So stand by while I do that. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. In the meantime, guys, if you guys are interested in flying the F-15E, I do have a layout for it, and it's this guy here. That is hard to see. Let's get that out of the way. So feel free to take a screenshot of that and use that for your own setups with a controller. And keep in mind, there are highlighted sections that indicate controls that need to be set up via Steam. So right mouse click, left mouse click, mouse scroll up and down. Those are all things that you need to set up in Steam, as well as mouse movement, horizontal and vertical. Any tips on the A10C? Be patient. If you know you're about to enter contested airspace, don't enter contested airspace. Do yourself a favor and turn back and wait for the fighters in the sky to take care of it for you. That's the biggest thing. Know your limits. And you may be an absolute god when it comes to air-to-air combat. Still, the A10C was not made for it. You can definitely make it work. Ralphie Dude has proven that time and time again. Just save yourself the headache. Outside of that, no. I mean, treat it just like any other aircraft. Learn how to use its systems. Learn what the coolie hat does, the boat switch, the China hat, the TMS, the DMS, the CMS, everything. Learn it all. Stay high for the love of God. Stay about 8,000. Yes, absolutely. If you can, presumably, weather permitting, because otherwise you can't see, stay above 8,000 feet, if not 10,000 feet. That way, man pads and AAA are not a problem for you. All right, let's remove this. Bring that back. Put that away. Alrighty, let's get back in the F-15. Actually, before we do that, let's bring that back up so we can see who's chatting. Go F-15E. We'll just take the first one, because why not? And what is the weather like? And of course, so I wonder if the AWACS is back. I don't see it in the air on WebGCI, so that might actually be gone completely. So that'll be useful. I love your controller ads. Nice. Glad you enjoy them. Obviously, feel free to customize it however you want, or use it exactly as designed. I mean, I put a lot of effort into it. If something's there, usually there's a reason why it's there, but feel free to customize. Is that a strike? No, that's a SAM. Is this like an actual SAM, or is it like one of those dead objectives that just stick around? Oh, it's an actual SAM. Okay, good to know. I can take that out. Because I've noticed that on Georgia at War, a lot of these objectives, even though they're knocked out... Oh, is that you? Oh, that's Shorty. Wait. Storm 1-1 Shorty, is that you, mister? I don't know if that's you. Name doesn't line up, and I seem to recall your name being Mister in game last time. But for now, let's go ahead and bring on some CBU-97s once again. Oh, that is you. Hey, what's up, man? So, I'm going to go times 12 CB-97s once again, because I want to show you guys my go-to tactic when it comes to air-to-ground and being a little precise with CCRP drops with CB-97s. Because this is actually pretty useful knowledge. But first, let's actually grab them and arm them up. We'll get the fuel tank. CB-97s, times 6. 1 fuel because we can't put fuel on the wings. And that's good enough.
Rearming.
And let's go ahead and start up. I will use the controller to start up so you guys can see what the startup process is like, just clicking around, because I know that's interesting to know. There. Do that. And then pull. Let's turn the conformals off. Turn the ejection seat. Confirm the JFS light is on. Yes, it is. Right engine start. Mic stays off. That to norm. Radar standby. And CTR on. AC on. Console lights. Instrument lights. FC. Right engine to idle. Volume up. Even though those are going to come right back down once I hear people using the radio. Encage this guy. And that on, and that on. Which field you at? Anapa. Pretty sure this is the only airfield that F-15s can take off from, so that'll be the only option anyways.
Low altitude.
Let's engage the parking brake. Our left engine. Let's go on the back seats. ICS on. Oxygen on. Not that I'm going to use the back seat, but I'm turning these on just cuz. RWR. Semi-auto. Ejection seat. Standby. Laser on. Those guys on. Turn that low and a little bit up. All the way off, then a little bit up. Standby, SAI. There. And that up. Left engine idle. Then, what else do we need? We'll set up our... Actually, you know what? Let's close the canopy. And lock it down. Turn on the oxygen because we don't want to hypoxiate. Is that even a word? Hypoxiate? You don't want hypoxia? My feeling was like asphyxiate, but wait, that... Oh god, what does that even mean? Anyways, we're going to move on from that topic. Let's go air-to-air radar, air-to-ground radar with armament as the first one. Set that to air-to-air, set that to air-to-ground. Smart weapons. 2s, T-pod, air-to-air 2s, air to ground T-pod, program off, and then HSI, TSD, and 2s with air to air on TSD and air to ground on 2s. And then there we have it. Turn down the brightness of this because that is a pain in the butt. Yo, what's up, Illuminate? How's it going? Over time, have you just gotten really good at aiming with a controller? Yes, absolutely. There was a time when I was constantly like overshooting buttons trying to press them. So like, let's say I go 1, 6, 8, 8. I was constantly going like 1, and then 6. So trust me, I was definitely in a position where I was not good with aiming on a controller. I still am trash at it, especially when it comes to first-person shooters. But when it comes to clicking around a cockpit, I can now do that pretty easily. But yes, it just comes down to practice. Oh, you just got the Vader 3 Pro. Nice, man. Congrats. Wow. So many people are getting the Vader 3 Pro. I'm glad the review came in helpful. What am I doing? What am I doing? Do I need store? No taxi. That's good. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. Let's turn the conformal fuel back on. Pretty sure we have all our weapons. Yes, we do. I'm gonna wait for that to go. We're gonna turn this on, that on. ESD. Not that I'm gonna be back here, but I just like doing this just because. Do all that. Oh, right. I need to set up my weapons. Air to ground. 1, 2. CB97s. But the fusing, because we're going to be dropping these from pretty high up, we're going to set this to 22. Then hit enter. Then air to ground. And we're going to do single drops of these at a time. Just to go over the process that I use for dropping CBU-97s using CCRP with wind. Put that to nav. Not that I need it, but I'll put that on standby. Standby, radar out on. Okay. I believe they are TACAN to 6 X-ray? Or to air mode? Okay, gotcha. So here, TACAN 6 X-ray air to air mode is off. I have to, oh, right, on. Is it transmit receive? Air to air. Maybe because I'm in a bunker, so it doesn't see anything. So I'll leave that the way it is. Air to air mode, TACAN on 6 X-ray. Oh, I see. I see. Because that gives us our yardstick, right? So that means you are... I mean, it says off. Am I doing this right? Even an air to air. It is on. It says off, but maybe because... Maybe yours isn't on yet? No, I'm sure yours is on. Okay, well, either way, let's see how it turns out. So we'll set this to air to air and then bring it to nav. All right. Get out of here. Ground crew, wheel chocks. Move.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
I can break off. Let's set our takeoff trim before we roll this time, because I totally forgot it last time.
Yaw rate. Yaw rate.
And give it a little more trim back. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, before we go, we're gonna set up 2 targets. The first one is gonna be that SAM site, because we want to knock that guy out first before we do anything else in the area. So we'll do this. Set up the menu. Do that. I'm going to set it to target point 10. It's going to be north 4453920, 4453920, and then shift east 0. 3818 270, 3818 270, and then 64 feet. That's the first target. So that's number 1. Second target is going to be right next to Krimsk. And I'm going to drop this guy like in between the two so I don't have to worry about precise coordinates. Let's go 11 decimal. We'll set this to shift north. 4453, 4453, 784, 784. Enter. Shift east 0. Can you send over those coordinates to me when in the air or something so I can get them? Yeah, sure. Actually, how do I send that? Hold on. Let me grab this guy. So here's the second target. That's the second target. Let me type it down first before I forget. So 3754 634. Oh, 634. Then elevation 533. There we go. Then now the first coordinate is this guy. Then this is the first one. North. 4, 4. Does it show it? It uses the symbol. Okay, 4453.920. East. 3818 decimal 270. And then 64. And that's the first target. There you go. All right, now, now we can get out of here. So let's do that, and we're good to go. Let's move. They're very close. It's only like 40 miles away for the first target, and the second target is even closer. Oh, it's actually relatively clear skies, though. I mean, there's still some clouds. It's still going to be kind of annoying. But let's just assume it's horrible weather. You've got overcast skies with no visibility from, like, let's say 30,000 feet. So let's see what we can do when we're in those sorts of conditions, which force us to use only our air-to-ground radar. And again, we're armed up with times 12 CBU-97s, times 4 M120s just for self-defense, and a single center line for fuel. Since we can't carry the 2 bags on the wings if we have times 12 CB-97s. Oh. I'll just leave it off. It's Alright, so mister, I'm going to rely on you for air defense. Just because I am going to leave AWACS off for the sake of the tutorial. Well, quote-unquote tutorial. It's more just sharing information of stuff I've been practicing. Wait. Is that dude coming this way? Sorry, I'm braking. Going. Okay, he's getting off. Where are these guys going? Where are you guys going? Who are y'all? Who is this? Oh, Epic and Vac. Okay. Vicarin, Epic, what's up, boys? So we got Vicarin here. We've got Epic Boy. Of course, we have Epic Boy in the Hornet there. All right, let's go ahead and take off. So you guys following behind? We'll do a 4-ship. So just keep up with me. We'll take off runway 22. I'll use you guys for assistance, because we've got at least times 2 flankers and times 2 frogfoots out in the east, southeast.
Actor 11 and up Actor 11, taxi to runway 22, to ship F-16.
2 ship F-16. For these guys. Taking active runway 22? A Napa? Oh, they're up ahead. Yeah, there they are. Alright, so we got a couple Vipers out there. Gonna do their own thing. Oh, we've got a nice little combination of aircraft here. We've got times 2 F-15Es. Got a 4-ship. I'm just gonna make that announcement. Let's go, how am I even gonna say this? We got a 4-ship of ×2 F-15Es, ×1 F-18, and ×1 F-16. Okay, let's see if we can make that call out.
Map traffic 2211 F-15E, 4-ship of ×2 F-15E, ×1 F-15C, ×1 F-18C, taxiing the runway 22 now.
God, what a mouthful. Oh man, I just feel it now. This is gonna just turn into a mess. By the way, there is a neat tool called oh yes. So I definitely have heard of that one, and I've seen it in action, and it looks amazing. I still like the idea of entering the coordinates myself, just because I like, you know, boop, 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 boop. I like pressing buttons. But dude, that tool looks freaking amazing. And it's going to save people so much time. And it's also really neat to see it like automatically pushing the same exact buttons you would be. It just does it like super fast. Those are really cool. Oh, looks like we got missiles out. Probably going for the flanker that's off to the east. We've got a MiG-21 fish bed south along the coast. And we've got 2 frogfoots out by that flanker. So that's going to be fun. No, we're just going to call ourselves mixed flight. And there is the step row. Hopefully the 16s will be able to deal with it. If not, I'll have you guys deal with it. Alright, holding short.
Napa traffic F-11, runway clear.
Alright. Radar on. Flaps down. Takeoff trim already sets. We're in the clear. Alright.
Map traffic 2211, mixed flight ×4 ship, taking active runway 22 now.
×4. I have not said ×4 in literal years. This has been a long time since I've had to say that. Flag said it's coming. Alright. I'm gonna take center. You guys try to do your best to do a diamond formation, I guess, but I don't know how safe that's gonna be. All you guys need to know is I'm gonna go full burn the entire time, and you just try to keep up. Which I'm sure you'll be able to, because I'm heavy as hell. Alright, that should be enough space, I think. We'll continue to drift forward just a little bit. And brakes on. And that should be far enough. Oh my god. This is going to be interesting. Look at that. Diamond formation with a mixed flight. Yep. Control surfaces check. Everything look good? Oh yeah, everything looks good. Wiggle that butt. Let's do it. Alright, boys. Let's do this. Brakes on. Throttle up. Max burn. Hold what you got. And brakes, brakes, brakes. Let's go. Holding center line, 150, rotate. Gear up. And let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's badass. And let's enter a right-hand turn. Oh my god. Good job, boys. Alright, so I don't want to alarm you, but we have our SAM systems going off. So I'm going to need a couple of you guys going off to the east and taking care of whatever is out there. Alright, so Mister, stay on my right side. We'll do some air to ground. Karen and Epic Boy, go ahead and break off to the left. Go ahead and climb and do your thing. Go air to air and take out whatever's to the east. Alright, let's do it. We're going to keep going north-ish, get some altitude, and then we can go over the whole CBU-97 process. I got an X-56 and a quarterhouse. No, it's all good, man. I am pretty much set when it comes to HOTAS setups, so all good. That was pretty sick, though. I did like that. We're down to a 2-ship. F-18 and F-16 are breaking off to deal with enemy fighters. 2 F-15s are sticking together for our air-to-ground mission, specifically a seed mission for this SA-6 site. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we are about to enter 40 miles. I'm going to switch to air-to-ground mode. Master arm on. Lights off. Radar's already on. And now, let's set this to 80 miles, and we'll start turning towards the target area. Sorry, I know there's a delay in the stream, so you're gonna have to keep up with me, man. Let's do that. We'll step it out, back out to 3.3. And there's our target. Let's drop this down 40 miles. Oh man, we can see the SAM sites going off still behind the clouds. Look at that. Oh, let's go in the back seat, turn on our targeting pod. There we go. And we're going to continue our climb up to 30,000. That. And there's the target area. Gonna level out once it's at roughly like whatever the degrees this is, 45 degrees or whatever. Alright, leveling out. Hold. Stepping down on the burner. And holding this attitude. I wish I could see my elevation. Jesus, I can't see that. Okay, we're just gonna altitude to hold here just because I can't see what our elevation is. And then we're good to go. Sorry about that. That was the autopilot. Alright, let's go ahead and scan this area. So what we've got to deal with. What server are we on? We're on Georgia at War. This is the Hoggett server. It's not the most popular server anymore, but it'll do. It'll do. Let's scan in a little bit closer. Ah, yes, it's also in the title. Let's freeze. Let's bring this down. Oh my god, that is so nice. Thank you so much for showing me how to do that, because this is just fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and scan this. Alright, so, tactic for CCRP drops and CB-97s using air-to-ground radar. Let's assume what we want to hit is one of these guys, and we'll let it scan one more time before we move on. In fact, we might want to hit this guy. So let's go, let's let it do, oh, you know what, it's frozen, so we can't let it do one more scan. One more scan. Okay, good enough. So map, set it to target, and let's target this guy, right? So we'll target this guy that's right next to the target point. There. So he is now designated, but if we were to drop a CBU-97 directly on him, it'll probably miss. And why is that? That is because of wind. Hoggett, especially Georgia War, is infamous for its wind settings. So what you need to do is take note of the wind direction. In this case, luckily it's all the same no matter what altitude you're at. So what we want to do is we want to go into 210. So we want our heading to be 210 as we approach the target. And right now the target is currently 165 and climbing. So we're going to wait for that to become roughly 190 and we're going to start turning it. So once our attack heading is 210 against the target, we'll drop, then we'll monitor how the CBU-97 looks as it falls down to the ground. Can you stop making the rest of us real? That's not my intention. Come on now. All right, mister, we're going to begin a right-hand orbit, turn towards the target. In fact, we're going to have to start turning a bit more because I don't think we're going to hit 210 in time at this rate. We're going to enter a bit more of a bank. Again, we're looking for 210 on the heading tape, and that's going to be the drop. Also, mister, I believe there's a couple flankers heading in our direction. Do you mind taking care of them? If you can. Yeah, we're at 212, so let's really step on that bank, because we're at 215 now. We want to be within 5 degrees plus minus, because otherwise it's not going to be very reliable. We're going to go beyond the target, so that we could bring that number back down. Oh boy. And there is... What is that? That is the SA-6 we need to climb. So the nice thing about SA-6s, well, I guess the bad thing for their sake is they can't actually target you if you are super high up. I'm going to climb up like 32, 33, 34,000 feet, and he should no longer be able to actually get me from here. Should. Should is the operative word here. Okay. We're gonna come back down. I assume that's the SA-6, and not the SA-5. It's the SA-5, we're kind of screwed. Oh, you know what? That's the SB. So, if that's the case, let's drop back down. And I actually already see him there. I wonder if I could do anything about that. I don't know if I can. Oh no! Is that Mister? Oh no! I think our buddy might have gotten shot down. Alright, we're gonna follow the advice of some people, do some S-turns, while also dragging it down to the ground. We've already got a scan of the area, so we don't actually care that much about staying up high for getting target information. Okay, we should be good now. Oh, no, we are not. I'm gonna drag it into thicker air, as people were recommending last time. No! The Karen! Okay, looks like our wingman Mister is still up in the air. But he is having to deal with a flanker and a couple frogfoots. Oh my god! And wow. I don't know what got me there. But let's see if we can eject, even though we're blacked out. Ah, damn. I want to see the TAC view for that, but... Oh wait, is this Mister? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Let's see what he's dealing with at the moment. So we shot off 1 in 120. Dude, there is ×6 flankers up to the north. That is crazy. Jesus. much enemy cap constantly defending. Yeah, agreed. This is not an environment where we can give a easy tutorial. Look at this guy. Oh my god! I bet that was the SA-6. That had to have been the SA-6. Oh, it was a SA-8 which is even more dangerous that close. And there's the SA-6 we were trying to target. Oh, wow, that is super detailed. Look at that. Oh, that is impressive. Even has like a little railing for people to sit on if they're operating on it. That's kind of cool. I'm very distracted. Do you see this? If there's any indication that there is a massive amount of cap in the area, that's it right there. Oh, man. That's nuts. Hold on. Be right back, guys. I've been ordered to drink water. Okay. I drank my water. Alright, I'm back. So, I am very curious what... So you guys can appreciate what we're having to deal with right now. I'm going to go to Spectator. And then we're going to take a look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy flankers. We have another flanker down here. We have a Frogfoot over here. We have SAMs, which we were going to hit here. We have these assets down here. I mean, to be fair, this is closer to like a mechanical infantry. But still, hey, it's DTM Crazy. Look at that. You guys don't know, DTM Crazy, he is another YouTuber who makes fantastic cinematics for each one of his videos. So absolutely give DTM Crazy a like, a subscribe, whatever it is YouTube asks you to do, because he is a fantastic YouTuber. Check him out. I really recommend him. And let's see. I'll take out my Yak 52. Hold on, boys. All right, you know what? Let's see if... So this will be good practice. So one thing I did mention is I generally just don't have enough practice doing air-to-air. So it's one of my least favorite... And also because it's one of my least favorite things to do. I just don't care for air-to-air. But what a time to try to get in some practice. M120. M120. Fuel tanks. 120, 120. I mean, I was trying to show you guys how to drop CB-97s, but that is not going to happen for as long as enemy air looks like this. What? Oh, right. M120. In fact, let me sub out a couple of these for AIM-9s. AIM-9? Yeah, that'll have to do. All right, let's get started.
Copy.
Do that because that's good practice. Okay. Stand by, on, why not? Interior lighting. That. Can't turn that on yet. HUD. Radios.
Rearming complete.
Turn on, hit that. Right engine idle. Wait, what? Hold on. Right engine on. There we go. Alright. Let's do it back here. Stand by, guys. I will catch up with chat in just a second. There. I don't think I need to do these guys, but I'm doing it anyways. Leave that off. Turn that down, turn that down. Pretty sure that's all I'm really going to need there. Alright. Now right engine to idle. Okay, what are you guys up to? Jack, Murdoch, my main gripe though was that the X-56 joystick has this really odd plane. Yes, I do. So, I mean, I never owned the X-56, but I had the X-52. And there was quite a bit of slop in the center. And it was also a little bit stiction-y in the center as well whenever I used it. Once I moved on to like a proper HOTAS, that's when I really felt like I was in control. At least back in those days. Of course now, you know.
Low altitude.
Of course now,
Low
you know, I'm using
altitude.
this, but you know, that's besides the point. Alrighty. Turn that on. That on. Turn that on. Oh my god, there's another wave of enemy fighters coming in. Jesus. Left engine idle. What is ATC needed? Ah. Yeah, I saw that comment too. I wasn't sure who they were talking about. Go program, not ADI, armaments. Air to ground. Air to air. Air to ground. Program. Not that we're going to use it still, just stuff I like to set. Air. Ground. Program. Program. TSD 2s. Air to air. Air to ground. Alright. Now set. Cool. That was the canopy store. We're going to begin our alignment. CTR. Menu. TACAN. Set that to 6 X-ray like we did before. Put it to on and air to air. Menu. Go data. Turn on our radar emitter. Even though it says negative. Why does it say negative 31 feet? That's weird. No, whatever. Let's go to menu. And menu again. Wait, no. It's the first menu. IFF? No. Here. There we go. That's what I wanted. So PDT. PDT. Now, again, I don't know if auto IFF is even working yet. I know there was a bug with it where contacts that were enemy were coming up as friendly and vice versa. But I'm going to give it a shot. I shot down one Su-25 and had to RTB because I had air to ground loadout. Ah, sorry to hear that. At least you made it back okay. Go to nav. Alright, we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Ground crew. Wheel chocks, remove.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
And before I forget, because I always forget my takeoff trim. Always.
Yaw rate. Yaw rate.
There we go. And conformals back on. Alright, let's get out of here. There is yet another 15. The stick is not dead in that little movement. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to most joysticks, whether it's a thumbstick, whether it's, you know, a slightly cheaper light stick, there's always going to be play in the center, right? And sometimes that play is actually preferable because that gives you a little zone where you know you have precise control over what your aircraft is doing, as long as you're okay with constantly having your hand on the stick. Because letting go of it will make it slop over to one side, which will give you unintended inputs, unless you increase your dead zone setting. But, you know, it is what it is. Alrighty. Oh, their AWACS is back online. Oh. So, we have a lot of fuel. We have times 8 AIM-120s between 2 F-15Es. So, Mister, how do you feel about going AWACS hunting? Because that's definitely going to help out the whole enemy cap situation, is if we take down their AWACS. I might actually just go ahead and do that. Although that would prevent me from, you know, practicing air-to-air combat. I don't know. Alright, we'll do it? Let's do it. Alright, cool, sounds good. So the plan is we'll take off, enter our right-hand orbit as we climb, and then we'll continue our right-hand turn to roughly heading 045. Sorry, not 045, is that right? Sounds right. Between north and east, so we'll go northeast. Then once the enemy AWACS is roughly to the east, we'll just turn and go fly direct east straight to the AWACS and take it out. And of course, take out any fighters that try to intercept us along the way. This time I'm taking a proper spammer and reload. Yeah, that's probably the best option right now, because this airspace is kind of insane at the moment. Or 9.5. Oh, it's already set. Why does it think I'm on 243? That's strange. Oh, right, because I'm there. Yeah, there we go. 249.5. Turn up the radio. Turn up the radio. Hopefully there's room to get around this 18. Looks like there is. Wait, is that you? Karen? I think that might be you. Oh, that's Epic Boy. What's up, man? That's right, because Vicaran... Wait. Who was flying the 16? Was that Vicaran flying the 16? Yeah, there we go. And Epic Boy was doing the 18. Alright, let's zoom out. Oh, and let's go ahead and stop, because we got a 15 taken off. Opposite direction. And there he goes.
Knock traffic 2-1, 1 F-15 times 3 ship, taking off active runway 22 now. Correction, times 4, once this 15 Charlie catches up.
Come on, Vicaran. You need that 4-ship takeoff again. Welcome back. Welcome back, Ghost Gaming. Alright, boys. Get ready for takeoff. Gonna give Vicaran a chance to line up. We're gonna do a diamond ship takeoff again. And stop. Alright. Before we do that, let's go ahead and radar on. Takeoff trim set. Canopy is not locked. Let's correct that before we take off. Alright, cool. And here we go again. Alright, boys. Let's do it. Show off for DTM Crazy and then just die for the cinematic. Alright, brakes on. Throttle up. Max burn, hold what you can. And release. And off. Gear up. And look at it go. Oh, that's badass. Alright, we're gonna do a shallow right-hand bank. We are going up like a rocket ship, just because my trim was out of whack there. But I got the cinematic, and that's all that matters. Nice job, mister. You are fantastic. Woo, look at that tight formation. Alright, we're going to fly direct north. And then once the enemy AWACS is roughly to our northeast, we'll turn in direct for him. Let's also push 253 just in case people are trying to talk. Alright, and let's climb. Alright, we're at half burn. After 20 minutes of flying helicopter, my palm was... Yeah, that's usually how it goes. That's kind of why I like using this, because I only have to use my thumb pressure to fly around on anything. There's no fatigue in doing anything at all, really. Alright, so enemy AWACS is going to be the... Oh boy, which one is it? I feel like it's the EW, but that doesn't really make sense. I thought it was something else. The other Icar missions and interception. 075. I guess we can keep going north for a little bit. Continue our climb to 30,000, maybe even 35. And let's go ahead and fence in while we're here. Master Armand, lights off, emitters are active. Not that we're going to use our nav FLIR, but I turned that on, or at least on standby. Go to the back seat. Turn our teapot on, not that we're going to use it. Normal tanks are already on. Alright. EDT. EDT. So that's good enough. Alright. Now let's fly towards that enemy AWACS. We're at 35,000. Or at 30,000. Well, so with your controller setup, how do you switch between head movement with the right stick and mouse movement? So the way it works is I have it set up so that force cursor to show on and off is set to right bumper and right stick click. So anytime I press that, I switch between cursor control and then camera control. So you're going to have to get very used to doing that combination button presses because you're going to use it a lot with my setup. Other current missions and interception. 081. Alright, and we are now 081 and 35,000 feet. We'll drop down to about 0.8 Mach, because I don't feel like wasting that much fuel on the way out until we have to. Yeah, no worries, man. Glad you enjoy it. I hope you get all situated. And autopilot, altitude hold. And we're at 0.862 Mach, for reference. Got Mr. out on front. We've got Epic Boy there in the back. Oh no, that's Vacarin in the F-15C. And we've got Epic Boy in the FA-18C. Damn, look at that loadout. Are you gonna have enough fuel for this? I don't know if you are. You got ×3 bags just to make it so that he's somewhat fuel efficient, or not fuel efficient, has enough fuel for the mission. Got ×1 bag, and I don't know if that's going to be enough. Maybe for a one-way trip. It is what it is. Alright, boys. One of us is going to have to make it to that AWACS. So what I highly recommend doing is going a wide formation. Let's do the Eagle Wall, just, you know, with a mix of Eagles and a Hornet. So line abreast. Wide formation, so if someone gets shot at by the SA-5, the other won't think they're being shot at. So, widespread. Go defensive if you get shot at by the SA-5. But make sure you stay far enough so that the other person doesn't think they are also shot by the SA-5. Very nice. And remember, it's not just relative to me, but also relative to the guy next to you. So keep enough distance so you know when you are shot at and the other guy doesn't think they are shot at. All right. Also, course correct 075. I think the mission readout is using magnetic and not whatever our heading tape is using. Oh, maybe even 070. I'm sure. In fact, what is that? I already have a contact way out in the distance, but maybe that's a false contact. Alright, we got DTM Crazy down here intercepting a Frogfoot. Got basically the same loadout as I do. Alright, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and punch it. I'm gonna step on the gas. SA-5 is now pinging us. So go full burn, and we're gonna go straight for that AWACS. If you get shot at, just dive. Well, I mean, to be fair, the SA-5 is gonna try to shoot at you from pretty far out. So you will have time to, just, you know, don't risk it. Oh, and for reference, enemy AWACS, 24,000 feet, roughly 80 miles, 074. Oh wow, I said that all backwards. Bearing range.
Enemy AWACS is full 053 for 066.
Thank you. And for reference, we can get the bull's information down here. So 052, 053, 466. And relative to us is up here. So it's 076, 80 miles. I can't believe we still have fuel on our wing pylon. This is crazy. Okay, let's set our combat jet. We should have done this earlier. Answer. So we're getting radar pinged by that SA-5. That's what we're hearing beeping right now. Just don't know if he's fired on someone else or if he's just trying to figure out what to do with us. But we've at least got the enemy AWACS on our radar now. Got 1,000 pounds left in the tanks. A spec off in that direction. I'm sure what that is. I think that's one of you guys. Who is that? Is that DTM? Oh yeah, that's DTM crazy. Alright, let's course correct just a little bit so we fly direct on this guy. And I'm about to lose the lock because he's flying in the notch. It's kind of crazy to think about that a big-ass plane like that can somehow notch the F-15E radar. Alright, here we go. The man, the myth, the legend is streaming. Hey, what's up, Godhold? How's it going? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with chat just because I've been so, like, laser focused on these numbers and stuff. We're still 50 miles out. Alright.
Rifle times 2, perimeter.
Let's see what we got going on. Doesn't look like there's been too much chat that I missed, because I know it's between you guys. Okay, I didn't miss too much. How's it going, MeWorld? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm streaming for about 2 hours now. And it just dropped off. He's 40 miles out. Like we have no enemy fires to deal with. We are clear to engage this enemy AWACS. I'm going to slow down. You guys try to form up with me. We're going to launch ×4 missiles at this guy. I'm going to drop down to about 1.2 Mach. And once we hit 20 miles, don't worry about... Well, actually, you guys aren't quite next to me yet, right? Yeah, I'm going to drop down to 1.2 Mach. Maybe even less. And once we're within about 20 miles, just Fox. Don't even wait for me, just Fox at 20 miles.
Magnum perimeter.
Oh man, I wish I could get a shot of this. I don't think we can. We're 25 miles, 1.2 Mach. If you see me launch, just go ahead and launch. Three miles. Two miles. One mile. All right, gentlemen. Fox 3. Go ahead and Fox. And Fox 3. Oh wait, you can't really Fox 3 if I'm out in front of you guys. I just realized. Alright, I'm gonna pull up into 40,000 feet. Oh, looks like it was already splashed. Nice. Alright, cool. We managed to get the kill. Alright, boys. We've got ×1 F-5E to the southwest. Go ahead and enter a right-hand turn and engage. Also, I need to dump my bags. No wakes to... No. Apparently they didn't care about their AWACS. There was no one here to defend it. They're all playing catch-up. I think it's because they sent every air asset towards our airbase, and we managed to sneak past those and get on course for taking out their AWACS. Alright, we've got some kind of fighter here. F5? F5 for, is at 225 for 20. I'm gonna take a shot. Once he's within range. I'm gonna do it a little bit closer. 15 miles. Fox 3. And he's defending. Turning back in. Fox 2. Alright, you guys go ahead and take out the aircraft that are further out, if you are still with me. But I can't see this guy. Is he splashed? I can't tell. Probably is. Fox 2. Oh no! God damn it. Okay. So that is the reason why I need to get better at air-to-air. I fully commit no matter what. Wait, why do I still hear... Okay, never mind. Oh no! We got another splash on us. Yeah, right there. Was that the same F5? That's crazy. I thought I had him too. I freaking fired one AIM-120, one AIM-9, a second AIM-9, but then I died at the merge, so I guess it didn't really track. But still, that is crazy. Vicarian, he's going to be to your 2 o'clock. I mean, the stream has a significant delay. He's 2 o'clock low. 2 o'clock low. Might want to drop your bags as well. There you go. Nose on. You've got him. Take him out. Avenge us! Oh, he fired, he fired! Wait, where's that a flare? I think that might just be flares. Oh, too close! You're in the merge. You've got this. Oh, I wonder if I can do this. This should be interesting. Oh my god, the textures. Alright, where is he? Oh, hello. Oh my god, these textures, man. Oh, I can't even tell where he is. Well, let's go here. Okay, so he's in the clouds, unfortunately, so you just have to keep on turning. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Oh, there he is. We can see him. Oh, I can see your eyeballs. There he is. 3 o'clock, co altitude. Coming on your 12, just stay below the clouds. There's your shot. No, never mind, never mind. Keep going, keep going. Oh, get your big head out of the way. Oh my god. See his dental record. I think he's behind you at this point. Oh no, he's above you. What the hell? I wonder if I can do a... No, it doesn't allow me to follow along with that. I was hoping I could go GoPro and then lock onto the F5 using decimal. But I guess it doesn't allow that. That sucks. There you go. This is your chance. Let's do it. Fox? Whoa, where'd it go? Slow down, slow down. Get out of burner. Get out of burner. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Oh well. We are a bunch of dummies. We take out the enemy AWACS, objective complete, but a single F5 knocks out this entire warship. That is nuts. No, oh my god, I don't even know what happened. I really want to review the TAC view about that, because I was 15 miles and had a Fox 3. Nose hot. Like, we were both head to head. There should be no reason for that F5 to be alive, but it is. So I'm very curious what happened. So, unfortunately, 2 hours is about my limit for streaming, so I'm going to call it quits. But before I do, I'm going to review the TAC view on stream, because I'm very curious what happened. So I'm going to quit the game, and then we're going to take a look at that TAC view together. The F5s are pretty sneaky, to be fair. They're abnormally sneaky in comparison to other planes. Yes. Absolutely. Just because their radar, I mean, strangely, they really don't need their radar unless they're looking for ranging for weapons. Other than that, they really should just have them off the whole time. All right, I'm going to bring up TAC view. And then I'm going to share my TAC view screen so you guys can take a look. Window. Actually, let me bring up the file first before. Okay, TAC view. There it is. Okay, I think you guys can see this just fine. Okay, let's take a look and see what the hell just happened. Admittedly, I'm not great at air-to-air, but I feel like that really should not have happened. So we are here. This was, well, let's first take a look at that first flight. Look at this tanker formation with the AWACS. All right, let's take off. Let's see what happened in that first flight. There is our glorious 4-ship flight takeoff. Let's just watch this really quick. Okay, maybe not as tight as I thought it was, but still, it looked pretty cool. Now, let's see what happened with this this first flyout. How did we die again? Is because we tried to do air to ground, but then we got intercepted as I was trying to do it. Yeah, so I thought it was the SA-6 that was trying to engage me, which is why I thought I could climb. Wait, where is my... Oh, that is not the information I wanted. Selected label, PC, ASL. Yeah, that's what I want. We're at 30,000 feet, so I don't think that was this life, but let's do that. So I turned around. Yeah, that's where I started climbing. Because I thought I had gotten fired on by the SA-6, which is what we were targeting. So I assumed once I hit like 35,000 feet, I'd be fine. And I was still oh, it was the SA-5. Holy okay, I want you guys to keep an eye on this. And keep note of just how far away this SA-5 can attack you from. There. 70 nautical miles. This is like an F-14 firing a Phoenix at you, except if the F-14 was stationary when it fired. This thing is nuts. So anyways, so that right there, I'm pretty sure is what killed me. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. What the hell killed me? Oh, no. It turned out to be this. It was the S-8 OSA, or SA-19, I guess, in this case. Yeah, this, oh, wow, Tunguska. Tunguska actually got me. I'm pretty sure that's a Tunguska. Okay, well, that was me losing situational awareness as I dropped back down to the planet. I overflew an enemy-held area. So that's my B. So, let's go ahead and get back to our second life. Also forgot I didn't take any... Oh, you didn't take any M9s? Oh, I see. You're just going full 120s? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you get into a dogfight in the F-15E Strike Eagle, yeah, you probably did something wrong. Okay, here we go. And this was the second life. Let's see what happened. Here's our second formation takeoff. Who's this? That was Froggy. There's DTM Crazy over there. It's so funny. He's probably watching us like doing this epic formation takeoff, and then we just get dusted by an F. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's all good. Alright, so this is when we went line abreast, so that if we did get launched on by the SA-5, at least we would know it wasn't at least one of us. And we never were fired upon by it. So there's DTM. He's doing his thing over there. Yeah, oh, he was the one being shot at. Wow. So he actually served as the as the confusion for that SA-5. So the SA-5 was going for him instead. And that gave a... Oh no, what did he get shot by? He got shot by the SA-5! Really? I thought he lost it. No! Damn, dude! The SA-5 is crazy. Alright. So you turned off to the north. Because the SA-5... See? So that was actually the reason why we did the spread formation. Is because in this case, DTM got knocked out. Now Epic Boy was getting tracked. And so he decided to go north away from it, which is a good strategy. Yes, I know. So, to be fair, when I decided to go into burn because I knew I wanted to get from point A to point B as fast as possible because of this SA-5. And I know I'm in an F-15E and I have the feel for it. If I was flying literally any other aircraft, oh, I should probably like... If I was flying any other aircraft, I definitely would not have been in burn that much. And also, I think I was in half burn for most of that trip, and then for the second half, I was full burn. But right around here is when I decided to drop back down to 1.2 Mach for you guys. I was hoping you'd be able to catch up by then. So then I foxed, and splash, splash. And now this is when we turn in for this hero of an Iranian Air 29 Unit 2 F5 E3. Look at this guy. Look at how nuts this is. I launch on him at 13 miles. Sorry. Yeah, 13 miles. Just between 13 and 14 miles. He goes cold. He dodges it. Oh my god. He dodged the AIM-120, and then I fire an AIM-9. He didn't even flare. He didn't even flare. All he did was juke it. That is... oh my god, I can't believe this. I have a top-down aspect on this guy. I'm looking at him from way up in the heavens, shooting down at him with an AIM-9. It didn't track? How did it not hold up. Let's flip this around. It didn't track? Okay, let's slow it down. Down to times 3 speed. So, oh, it didn't track at all. Oh my god, dude. Did I not get tone? So, I mean, it clearly turned there, right? Like, it wouldn't have turned like that if it wasn't tracking. So here, and launch. It just launched, and it turned for him, but then it just lost track, I guess. And somehow he knew, because he definitely had flares at this point. He had like 0 need to pump them. Can't believe that. And then this is when he comes after me. This is like, dude, your AIM-9 did not track at all. And look. So now he's popping something, a single of something. So this is me here. This is a, what's called, a Mister. So he takes me out with the AIM-9P5. And then he goes straight for Mister at 4 miles. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe it. He really is built different. That is one of the most accurate statements. And then, and just when taking down 2 air superiority fighters, 2 F-15s wasn't enough, he turns back in for a third, an F-15C. They're in the merge. Oh my god, dude. And he's already pulling lead there. I mean, to be fair, he no longer has AIM-9s. He's already dropped his tank, so he's very light. He's already been in burn, so he probably has little weight, little fuel weight. No, you shouldn't be upset, because, I mean, the F-5s are very tricky. They can be very tricky. And the fact that it's being flown by an AI really makes it difficult, because they are capable of things that normal humans typically aren't. Depending on the difficulty level, of course. But yeah, that's rough. Wait, hold on. Epic, where did you go? Weren't you with us this whole time? Oh, no. And was that hold on. No, there's no way. There is no way. Was that the same missile the whole time? No. Okay. So there's the first one. So there's the first one right there. Epic Boy was able to evade it because it just died. It just lost energy. So there it goes. No longer a threat. And he turns back in because the mission is over. We knocked him out. This is when I tried killing the F-5 with 2 missiles. They both missed. But at some point, the SA-5 fired again from about 60 miles, 65 miles. And that's what took him out. I see. Got it. Damn, that sucks. Well, this was fun. This was very fun. I enjoyed this little session. This was a great learning experience. We're a bunch of noobs when it comes to anything in the air. I'd say this was a very rewarding session. I couldn't kill the F-5. 2 other F-15s couldn't kill the F-5. I mean, I really honestly feel like I should have killed him. Hold on, I wanna go back to that AIM-120 shot, because I didn't really get a good look at that. So here's that. Here's the AIM-120, right? Here's the F-5. Let's go in the perspective of the AIM-120, and let's see how this went. So it's tracking. Doesn't lose track. It's still tracking. What the hell's that? Okay, let's bring this down to 0.5. We're going to go slow-mo. We're going slow-mo. Jesus. It still has over 1,000 knots of speed. Like, I'm sure its motor's been spent. But it's yeah, I know. It's just, yeah, I know. The awareness of an interceptor like the F5 to know exactly the moment to pull. Hold up. Is there a way to show? Is there a way to show how many G's he's pulling? Unselected objects. G-force. Okay, I need selected objects G-force. Hold on. Selected objects G-force. There it is. 7G. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Let's keep that up. Let's just monitor the whole time. 3G, 3G, 3G. M120 is out already. Falling. 4G. 4.5. 3. He's unloading. Reloading. He pulled maximum 7.1G. Or, sorry, maximum 7.5. But right where it mattered, it was like 7.1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.2, 7.1. Like most 7.2. Okay. I guess that's fine. More you know. Still crazy. Missed by 62 feet. Anyways. Alrighty, boys. That's going to be it for me today. So, yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, 7G isn't really that much of a pull. I've pulled as much as like 10G in the F5 in a really like snap pullback to avoid an AIM-120. And it survived. I just nearly blacked out. So it's capable of pulling way more. I just don't know at what point will it rip its wings. But 7G is not that much. Like, I feel like an AIM-120 we should be able to keep up with a 7G pull, even if it was like just a last second bam, you know? But that's crazy that missed. Anyways, alrighty guys. That's going to be it for me today. So, thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed that stream. I will try to stream again tomorrow because I actually have tomorrow off from work. I will need to go out and do some grocery shopping at some point, but I will be doing a stream again tomorrow, so keep on the lookout. Till then, thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this content. Feel free to leave me a like, leave me a subscribe. Oh, come on, camera. Leave me a like, subscribe, whatever it is YouTube tells you guys to do, and tune in next time for some more DCS World live streams. Take care, guys. Have a nice day.